him using the voice command "open butthole" on a Tesla.
Open butthole?
Open butthole actually opens the charge port doors.
Now, is it mishearing the person or is
No. In true Tesla fashion, the open butthole Easter egg was confirmed. Later experiments...
So deliberate. It's
deliberate. Later experiments from other owners of the EVs revealed that the voice command "close butthole" actually closes it. This Easter egg seems compatible with other bum-related words, with owners of the electric vehicles also noting that charge ports will react to the voice command "open bunghole" and "close bunghole."
What if you said "open asshole"?
It'd probably pop open.
It'd be a really confusing car to park in if you were that way inclined, to a hillside overlooking the city and things got a bit hot and
I was going to say, what happens if you go
There's
parking?
just like a whole bunch of Teslas on the side of in San Francisco, and they're
up on Lovers Hill.
Up on Lovers Hill, and the charging ports are just sort of
opening and closing
instead of the cars fogging up, and you've just got this symphony of.
You should see these two right here. My question is, though, where's the consent? Because the car's a smart vehicle here. It should be. It should be like "open butthole." It'd be like, "Hey, Aaron, no, I don't feel like that."
I bought you flowers.
I don't think consent's part of the three laws of robotics, though.
I'm just concerned if I ever get into a Tesla because I'm the worst.
I'd do it straight off the bat. The minute I sit in a Tesla, I'll be go, "Hey, Tesla, open your ass."
I will admit it. I road rage. I really do. And if the shit that I say inside that car, it's going to be like the Gadgetmobile's malfunction. Like shit's going to be opening everywhere and, bloody umbrellas and helicopters coming out of it and shit. Because the shit that I say, we've really got to do that one day, Az.
Yep.
What we have to do is get
Benny swearing in cars.
No. Me and you just go somewhere, get in traffic on purpose, and then just record what happens. That's what we have to do, just to pass the time. But I tell you what, though, if I drive a Tesla, the thing would blow up with the amount of shit that I'd say to it.
Well,
it'd feel offended.
No,
it'd feel used.
It wouldn't blow up. It'd evolve into Skynet. It'd see that humanity's a thing that it needs to get rid of.
It's no redeeming
based on the
quality.
language I use in the car.
Yeah, well, you just hope you don't get rear-ended and scream out, "Fuck me."
Loose talk, even looser opinions.
This is the best show on earth.
This is The Burble.
I will start this story off and then I know you're going to take it. The BBC's wall-to-wall coverage of Prince Philip's death has become the most complained about moment in British television history as viewers express their annoyance that shows such as EastEnders and MasterChef were replaced with royal tributes. At least 110,994 people contacted the British Broadcasting Corporation to express their displeasure at the decision to turn most of the corporation's TV channels and radio stations over to rolling tributes to the late Prince Philip. Now go.
First thing, that's a very exact fucking number.
It is a very exact number.
Second thing.
I love how it says "at least."
At least. So that must have been at time of writing, perhaps.
Yeah, so...
Look.
This is a couple of weeks ago, obviously, when the Prince passed away.
when the Prince passed away. Now, look, you mentioned earlier in the header to the show that you wouldn't realise I was such a monarchist.
I didn't realise. I
do. I love our royal family. I love the Queen, and was quite saddened to hear that Prince Philip passed away.
It was a very sad image of the Queen sitting there by herself.
It really was. It was terrible to see. Just shows you that, no matter how powerful you are, you're all going to go out alone in a pine box, basically. But I think you should probably play my theme music, Benny, because I feel a fucking rant coming on.
Here it comes.
And now we come to the most important part of tonight's programme.
Duck for cover.
You fucking lot. You ungrateful fucking tip rats. You mongrel bastards. How dare you complain? How dare you? We brought civilization to the world. I'm not even going to go back that far. The Queen was with this bloke for 75 years. Now, that's a big innings in anyone's call. I don't care who you fucking are. Your parents split up when she found out she was pregnant with you. So fucking don't even start. If you want to watch something else, go to the YouTubes or Netflixes. I'm really upset that people fucking complained about this. We made you. Not me personally, the royal family made you. If there wasn't for them, there wouldn't be a fucking Commonwealth. There wouldn't be a British Broadcasting Society. Now I guarantee, I prophesize, I guarantee not one of these pricks will complain when Liz finally dies and we get a fucking public holiday. Oh no, paid day at home, that's alright, but you can't flick the television to Netflix because you're sick of looking at what Prince Phillip did for the world in the last fucking 100 years, which was quite a lot, mind you, by the way. Thank you very much. But no, we get a public holiday when the monarch dies and we might have to get fresh, brand new, crisp money with that dickhead Klaus's bloody head on it. But no, you won't complain then, will you? Just because you can't watch fucking EastEnders. Is there anyone in the world that still watches EastEnders?
Well, people do. I think the thing that they were complaining about the most, though, is that in Britain, you need to remember that you still need a license, TV license.
Yes, I know. It's like 25 quid a year.
But they don't want to pay it. That's the thing.
Don't fucking pay it and watch Netflix. Are you that fucking stupid or that fucking addled from drinking cheap gin on the gyro or whatever their fucking Centrelink is over there that you can't even fucking use an internet? Steal your neighbour's Wi-Fi, for fuck's sake. That's what a good, normal, well-adjusted person would do. You don't want to watch Prince Phillip? Well, then watch your ex-missus on OnlyFans because she's doing better than you are. I really hate hypocrites like this. And if no one noticed, and no one will because no one that I actually work with listens to this podcast, so no one's going to care. I wore the mandatory 8 days of black mourning for the Prince as well when I went to work. No one questioned it. No one asked it. Admittedly, I do like wearing black, because work is like a funeral. But anyway, that's not the point. I'm pissed. The Queen and Prince Phillip and the whole royal family, except for Camilla, that horse-faced she can fuck off, right? They do heaps. And yeah, people are like, it costs too much money to have the monarchy, blah, 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 blah. But when you get a public holiday, you won't be complaining, will you? No. You'll be kicking back, drinking wife beater in your fucking singlet and your stubby shorts, committing domestic violence and fucking snorting meth on your day off, you I'm fucking over it. Well, you can just bugger off. If you don't like this, BBC's got the means and MI5 and James fucking Bond, they should find every one of them pricks' email addresses, and when the Queen dies, they have to go to work. Because they don't care. They don't really care about the Queen at all. Fuck them. And I get 2 more extra days off because I'm good. And I think I'm done.
And black slimming.
And black is slimming because I'm a fat bastard.
They've got to get their fix of EastEnders, as otherwise they'll miss classic dialogue such as this.
I love you, you balmy old horse.
You got to have that.
All right, that's
Frank
fair.
Butcher.
I know.
He's
also.
I love you, you balmy old horse.
There's another one. I just can't take it anymore. I've given everything I've got. I'm going down to Orson Jockey to have a oint.
Or when you're trying to prove someone wrong, you just say,
pot kettle.
Pot kettle. Still not good enough.
This is The Burble with Benny and Az.
People that love their tats. Now, I'm not one of those people. I can appreciate a good tat when it's done nicely.
Tasteful
ones. I think that you see the ones that are on those Foxtel TV shows that just look absolutely shit.
Tattoo Nightmares or something.
Yeah, and they go in there and they get, it's like Mr. Squiggle. They've got to go in and change it.
There's another one where they get mortal enemies to tattoo each other. Have you seen that one?
No.
Well, they're like, you know how apparently tattooists have big rivalries, right? Like in the upper echelons of tattooing. Right. They have rivalries. And I can't remember what the show's called. Tattoo Masters or maybe, or Tattoo Design. I don't know. Anyway.
It's a reality show for everything.
It's a reality show. Yeah. And so basically
there should be just a show that called Pricks That Ink Ya.
Well, they basically get one of the tattoo Crips and one of the tattoo Bloods, right?
Right.
And then they make them tattoo each other and they talk to each other and find out stuff that they like and blah, blah, blah. But it always ends up in a punch-up and someone getting a dick tattooed on them somewhere. It's great. It really is. Like, they always get the big reveal and they're like, are you ready to see the tattoo that Porn Lord 46 put on your arm? Yeah, very great. It'll be great. It'll be great. And then, you know, dun, 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 right after this ad break. And then, of course, Rupert Murdoch makes more money and then it comes back and then there's a dick. And then they're like, how could you? And then if it's two girls, you know.
I've not seen this show. I've seen the one where they fix tattoos.
Yeah, no, that one's all right because it's got the chickie from LA Inc. in it, or did.
Well, Kat Von D.
Yeah, Kat Von D. She was used to, I think.
Yeah.
Anyway, this one's great. And there's usually at least one punch up in the show, so that's nice. But
So this is like Arndo's brush with fame, right? Arndo sits there, interviews somebody and paints them while he's interviewing them.
not really, but sort of, kind of.
And then it just ends up always being a dick and balls.
Or dick and balls, or a poussoir. Someone tattooed a trash can, like on one of her boobs or something. It's always something insulting and
Why have I
permanent.
not seen this show?
I'll send you a link.
Send me the link.
All right.
Now, the reason why I'm talking about tattoos is a woman who is now completely covered in tattoos has revealed how she went blind after having her eyeballs inked. But incredibly, she's got no regrets. She can't see. And she goes, I don't care. I can't see. Got my eyeballs done. Now, listen, many, many moons ago, a good friend of ours, a member of the armed forces for maybe another month or so, right?
Yeah.
Showed me the video. It had no audio to it, thank God, of when he got his eyes lasered.
Yes.
And all it was on the TV screen, it was very, very much like a Pink Floyd video clip, was his eyeball right there, held open, a.k.a. like in A Clockwork Orange, okay?
Yep.
And in comes the scalpel, and they cut the front of his eyeball off.
Lifts the flap up.
And flapped it off,
Yeah.
and then bang, they hit it with the laser.
And then just let it go
and
back
it went,
over.
And then, I don't know, does it join back again?
Yeah, it does. It heals up.
It healed after how long? Do they cut the flap up so
they cut a flap in it and bend the flap back because me and the old man were going to get our eyes lasered and they sent us a DVD with all this info on it. So we've seen it like as well.
Jesus.
But they basically have you seen like the cigar toppers? You know how you cut the top off a cigar with one of those blades?
Yes.
Basically put that on your eye and just go shoop, and then the little bit of cornea or whatever it is, the clear shit on your eye, they just get the tweezers and pull it up and then laser it. And then they just let it drop back down, and apparently it like sort of glues itself back down with the natural juices of the eye apparently. And you put a patch on it for a couple of days and it starts to heal and it just heals up.
Do they do one eye at a time or both at the same time?
Imagine being the first person to get, what we're going to do is we're just going to cut off your eye and when we're done, it'll heal up. Are you sure? Yeah.
Pretty sure. Pretty sure.
How many times have you done it before? Yeah, you're the first.
Well, theoretically.
We had a bet down at the bar, but I'll give it a lash.
No, you're meant to get one done at a time.
Right.
I think you can get both done at a time if you've got a carer.
Okay.
Because obviously you can't
How much
drive
does this cost?
fucking stacks.
How much?
When me and Dad looked at it a few years ago, it was about $4 or $5 grand an eye.
Wow. I like my eyesight, but I don't like it that much.
Yeah, and plus if your prescription changes every couple of years, you need to get it done multiple times because your eyes keep degenerating.
Jesus.
They can only fix it to the point where your eye is today. If your eye gets worse in 2 years, it's not fixed anymore.
Hey, love, can you check to see if I won the fucking Powerball or not? Powerball, did we win it yet? No? Stuck here with you lot.
And it does sort of affect your night vision a little bit as well, apparently.
Really?
Yeah, you get halos.
Halos?
And not the good Xbox kind of halos.
Is it the halos you get after eating certain fungi that you find in the forest?
Sort of. Kind of.
Anyway, Sarah Sabbath. Her name is Sabbath.
Oh, of course it is.
She's 26 years old. She's from El Paso, Texas.
She could be anywhere now. She can't see anything.
She said that the guy didn't put enough saline solution into it, which left her unable to see or, quote, do anything. Eventually, she sought help from an eye specialist.
Too fucking late, you dumb
Who gave her...
Sorry.
Don't be attacking now. So what do you think the specialist did? Well, he gave her drops, which have improved her sight. However, she said that it still bothers her.
No, it doesn't. She can't be bothered. She said it was cool. You can't have your cake and eat it too. You can't look
What's
like...
the fucking point of getting tattoos? Because everyone says tattoos got to be personal. You get tattoos for you. And then she's got all these tattoos, and she's, from the photos here in the article, she's got stacks of tattoos, and then she gets some, and she can't fucking see them anymore.
Yeah, but that'd be the best. Like, if you're a shit tattooist, you go, love, I'll
she's
do it for
walking around Texas going, but I'm like, just a blank canvas.
No, you're not.
And
You're covered. You look like
I'm-
a kid unleashed on you with a Sharpie.
So anyway, she's got no regrets, okay?
She looks like a fucking Vulcan.
Yeah, she does.
She's the nemesis of good tattoos.
Listen to this. She said, I had a very difficult time doing anything. I couldn't watch TV. Duh. I don't like being around bright lights and I didn't like being outside, so she got really depressed. Now, she, believe it or not, was bullied in school.
No.
She was bullied in school and she's always wanted to cover herself in ink and admitted, my tattoos are important to me because they help me become a stronger person. Stronger, yet blind.
Well, she's going to become strong in echolocation.
Listen to this. She spent